Hey, so let's talk about step one, which is calming the nervous system. This is this is what we need to do before starting any of the movements. It's possible to not do this first, but it's less likely that you'll be successful with the following exercises. So go at whatever sample, however you'd like. This is my recommendation for your first step. All you need is to get comfortable. Um, I got something under my knee, for under my knees. I got a pillow for under my head, and I got a comfortable place to lay down. That's all you need to do to start here. So the best way to calm the nervous system down is by breathing. So how we're going to start is you're going to put your hands on top of your belly, just at the bottom of your ribs. You'll feel your ribs, and then there's a soft spot below the ribs. That's where your diaphragm is. The diaphragm is the muscle that breathes for us. It's our strongest breathing muscle. So all you're going to do is when you breathe in, let your belly rise up. And as you breathe out, let your belly fall. Continue letting your belly rise and fall with every breath. And what you're doing is giving feedback to your nervous system that says we can shift from fight or flight to rest and digest. So as you continue to breathe, you might feel that you're starting to relax and relax more. So we're going to take a few more breaths. But if you like, you can pause here before we move on to the next step and just keep on breathing and see if you can relax more and more and more. The second part of this video will be a step 2 that I find deepens the relaxation. This first belly breathing tends to be better for folks who can't turn their mind off. Big belly breath up, belly falls down. So the next step is to imagine that there's a hole in the top of your head. And when you breathe in, you imagine that the air that you're breathing in comes in through that hole and is exhaled out your arms and your legs. You don't have to keep worrying about the belly. Sometimes that can be too much to be thinking about at once. In through the hole in the head, out the arms and legs. We'll do that a few times. In through the hole in the head, out the arms and the legs. And then you're going to start alternating your breath. First breath in through the hole in the head, out through the arms and the legs. And then your next breath is in through the arms and the legs, out through the hole in your head, in through the arms and the legs, in through the hole in the head, out through the arms and the legs. Continue switching directions, in through the arms and the legs, out through the hole in your head, in through the hole in the head, out through the arms and the legs, in through the arms and the legs, out through the hole in your head, in through the hole in the head, out through the arms and the legs, in through the arms and the legs, out through the hole in the head, in through the hole in the head, out through the arms and the legs. Continue this pattern, breathing from the head down to the feet and out the arms, and then from the feet and the arms out the head, until you feel like you're really nice and relaxed. Lots of times people will even start to feel like their pain is going away just from relaxing. That's because as our body starts to shift out of fight or flight and into rest and digest, the tension that we hold in our body starts to dissipate. The final thing that you can do, if you're so inclined, is to try a different position that sometimes is harder for people depending on how tense their spine is. But if this was easy enough, but you're still feeling some tension through your neck or your back or your shoulders or your hips or really anywhere, we'll try it in this other position. All you need to do is have, I'm going to use this bolster, but you could have a stack of pillows. And all you're going to do is put them underneath your belly. So I'm going to put my belly over the top of these. And once you're here, you're going to get on your elbows, put your head in your hands, and then let your head fall towards the floor and just rest in your hands. Once you're there, you should be comfortable. If you aren't, if your back is uncomfortable, you either need to get rid of a pillow or add a pillow. You'll have to play with that to find what's right for you. And if your head is uncomfortable, you'll need to play with where your elbows are. You can move them closer to you. You can move them further away. You can move them out to the sides. You can move them closer to the middle. You're going to just find a position that's comfortable for you and let your body fall and relax. And then when you're here, you can just breathe with your belly, or you can breathe through the hole in your head. Just let yourself relax. That is step one. When you're relaxed, we'll move on to an exercise depending on which area of your body you're trying to work on.